Okay, hi class. So today we're going to be going over figurative language. So you might remember that we kind of touched up on this last Friday. We're going to go ahead and refresh our memories again and start off with the lesson. This is going to kind of ease you into reading, poetry, analyzing, getting the figurative language like similes, hyperboles, onomatopoeias, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, what? I don't know any of that. But after this lesson, you guys will be familiar with it enough to pick it out of song lyrics. So let's go ahead and get started. What I'm expecting from you guys from this lesson is to identify and analyze figurative language in song lyrics. And we're going to go ahead and review everything that we covered in the lesson. We're also going to go ahead and we're going to start working with partners in a little bit too. I'll get to all of that as soon as we start. And just when we're going through the lesson, kind of keep some questions in mind. What is figurative language? What's the purpose of figurative language? What value does it add to your text when you're reading it? And can there be more than one? So just keep those in mind. We'll answer these as we go along. Remember to put them in your interactive notebook because you're going to be needing that for the midterm pretty soon. All right, and to start off, I have a little song for you guys to go ahead and check out real quick. And you do have these little pages too that, these little graphic organizers. These are also going to be going into your notebooks. It's double-sided, so go ahead and write what figurative language is, and then each one that they cover, go ahead and write it, and then give an example as they put here, or a definition of it. And we'll keep this tucked away for later use, okay?
Is what you mean, is not exactly what you said. That's figurative language, using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, estimates, and hyperbole.
Remember, you guys need to be writing these down. We're going to be needing them in a few minutes.
When Sally seems to sit somewhere separate from Sonia, or Caleb calls Chris because he's coming to California, it's called alliteration. That's what occurs when you got the same sound at the start of every word, but when you got a vowel sound that keeps sounding the same, that's a figgy called assonance. Yeah, that's his name. It's what I'm trying to define by providing this example, but I cannot deny that assonance can be a handful.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you said. That's figurative language, using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, estimates, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
A simile is something that you use to compare two unrelated things with an element that's shared. My mind is like an ocean, it's as smooth as jazz, but it's only a simile if it uses like the ads.
Remember, like and ads.
Look, watch out, be careful because you got to leave like
Those are
an
the key
ads.
words.
My mind is an ocean, my words are a river, so keep your ears open as I continue to deliver.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you said. That's figurative language, using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, estimates, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
Now if the sun's smiling down or the boat hug the shore, that's personification, nothing less, nothing more. But with the buzz or a ding or a hiss or a roar, it's onomatopoeia that we're using for sure. Hyperbole, man, that's like a million times harder. Take something true, then exaggerate it way farther. Now you've heard this song from beginning to the finish. Now you've got some tools to draw your literary image.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you said. That's figurative language, using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, estimates, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
All right, now that we got that awesome tune stuck in our heads, we can go ahead and answer some of these difficult questions. So let's go ahead and what's that figurative? All right, so we're gonna be going and going through some of the lyrics of some of these songs, and you guys are gonna be answering what they are. All right. So here we go. Boom, clap, the sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, clap, the sound of my heart. All right. So can anyone give a guess on which one this one is? Yes, Regina.
Onomatopoeia.
Yes, ma'am. Onomatopoeia shows the sound that her heart is making, the boom clap. That's the sound her heart is going boom, all right? And let's see. Go ahead. Don't forget, guys, I want you writing these down for your notebooks, all right? Because when we start going into poems and reading literary texts, this is going to be helping you guys out a lot. All right, so next is Katy Perry's Firework. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag, drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Any questions? Any? Elizabeth?
Is it a simile?
Yes, ma'am. Why is it a simile?
Because it's talking about how you're like a plastic bag. It's comparing you to a plastic bag who's being, dripping through the wind.
And what makes this different from a metaphor?
Because it's using the word like.
Yes, ma'am. By using like or as, this is what makes it a simile. It's not an indirect comparison, but when we get to metaphor, we'll go ahead and touch up on that even more. So here's my favorite Thriller, Michael Jackson. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes.
Personification.
Yes, personification gives horror eyes, gives it a personality, like it's something, like it's someone instead of being an abstract thing, okay? And then the Beatles, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. So what's up with this one? Can anyone get a guess?
Alliteration.
Yes, alliteration. It uses W 3 times, repeating words with W, whisper words and wisdom. Kind of has like an echo sound in there. And cinema, you are a cinema, I can watch you forever. Action, thriller, I could watch you forever.
Metaphor.
Correct, metaphor. It compares you directly to the cinema. So he's watching you like a movie. Which kind of sounds pretty creepy if you ask me, but alright. Okay, and next, I died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years, and I love you for 1,000 more. Is it possible to love somebody for 1,000 years and die every day?
No.
Right. So what do you guys think this one is by? Think of the song. What do you guys think this one is?
Hyperbole?
Yes, you're over-exaggerating. Like, oh, Mom, I'm so hungry I could die. So there you go. And now that it's going to be your turn. So what we're going to be doing is I want you guys to find one song lyric for each figurative language that we covered today. And you're going to write the lyric, the song title, and the artist in this handout that I gave you. It is double-sided, so that way you guys have more than enough room to go ahead and make some notes here, jot down everything. So the artist title, the term, like the figurative language it is, and its meaning, kind of go into detail a little bit here. I want a couple of sentences from you guys, not just saying, oh, it uses like or as. Kind of give me more meaning to it. What are they comparing you as? Why are they comparing you to a plastic bag? So kind of dig deep in there. And of course, remember that the song lyrics have to be appropriate for school. Okay? I don't want any inappropriate things because that will give you an automatic fail. Okay? So identify what figurative language is being used and explain the reason and how the term is being used, okay? And tomorrow, when you come back and you have it all filled out, we're going to get into partners. So you're going to get with your partner that we picked out at the beginning of the school year, and you're going to discuss your lyrics with the partner, and you're each going to pick one, and I'm going to give you these big papers. You're going to write them down, and you're going to present it to the class, all right? And I want you guys to put these notes away in your interactive binders. Okay, because you guys are going to be needing this again. This is a little taste of what we're going to be getting when we were reading poems. Kind of remember that songs are just like poems, okay? You hear this all the time. Now you have a face to the name. You have a name to the face, all right? So just keep that in mind. And we'll go ahead, start breaking up into your groups, and start your lessons, okay?